God forbid you or I are ever in a plane crash, but if we are, we should be so lucky as those who were on U.S. Airways Flight 1549 from New York to Charlotte this afternoon after what appears to have been a mid-air collision with a flock of geese. Even as the plane was still ascending after takeoff, the pilot put the crippled aircraft down on the Hudson River like a glider. One of the passengers suffered 2 broken legs, but none of the other 154 souls on board was even seriously injured. The story of the textbook crash, as told by one survivor.
Myself and 5 others that we were traveling down with to go to Myrtle Beach for our annual golf trip. We actually had a flight on Spirit Airlines. Unfortunately, that got canceled, so we got bumped to this flight. It was nuts, man. We took off, and the engine blew about 3 minutes into the flight. The left engine where I was sitting, and fire just started blowing out that left engine pretty hard. And we thought, well, I've flown out of LaGuardia a lot, so I'm kind of familiar with the runway, but I thought we were going to be able to circle around. But then the captain just said, just brace for impact. I remember this boom, and then we probably dropped about 100 feet. If that was a goose that took down a plane, man, that's nuts. But I don't know. It was really scary, and all the guys on the plane did a great job in making sure that women and children got off first. And we just made sure of that, and we all hopped into a couple life rafts that started to sink. But I guess it was in New York. I don't know. It was the ferries. There was like 4 or 5 ferry boats that came over and started throwing off life jackets when we were going down. And the response is great. So kudos to the pilot, and kudos to the people that helped get us on board, because I don't know how long we were in that water. It's pretty cold. You just never prepare for something like this, and I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to kind of gargled, but I'm just scatterbrained right now, and just happy to be standing here, I guess, with all these people looking to ask questions, So, hey, God bless, man. I'm just happy that everyone on that plane lived.
The untold story of fear on the ground, from being in a plane crash to realizing that a loved one was on board a plane that had crashed. One of the anchors at our affiliated station, WNCN in Raleigh, North Carolina, experienced that horror this afternoon.
Well, there were some tense, emotional moments here at NBC 17 because our own Donald Jones' father was on that plane that went down in the Hudson River. Fortunately, your father is okay, thank God. But you haven't spoken to him yet, but you've spoken to your mom. I
haven't. Fortunately, he's okay. And fortunately, a lot of other people are okay. Yeah. That pilot, the crew, and boy, I mean, so many people like myself, family and friends right now saying, what a phenomenal job, and basically, yeah, what we've heard the word is a miracle to see this happen. I have not talked with him specifically. I'm still waiting. I got 2. I can't wait for the call, and I'd like to just see him. I wish we could, we see this all the time, Melanie, and I'm looking for video across all the channels going, show him to me, although I know he's safe. My mom got the call. Fortunately, she did not know about this, and you and I were in the newsroom, and you were with me. Thank you for your support and seeing this on MSNBC, and then I found out it was his flight. Mm-hmm. And my mom gets the call, and he just said, honey, my plane has crashed, and he was shaking and sounded upset, but she said, why are you so upset? Or, I mean, obviously you're so upset, and are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And he said, well, I'm freezing because I had to jump in. The doors flew open, and I jumped in.
And the man who made it all happen, from putting the plane down atop the Hudson River in extraordinary wind chills to literally, before it went underwater, walking the length of the craft twice to make sure everybody had gotten off safely. The heroism of the pilot, Chesley Sullenberger.